Hey all, this is Val here with another Dragalia Lost video. In this video, we're going to talk about damage dealers and you. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's take a look at some of the things that I noticed. So what you guys need to know is that I'm doing some research, doing some testing, because I always like, if you're familiar with my Dungeon Hunter Champions videos, I always like to test things before I talk about them, so that makes sure I'm passing on good information to you guys, and not just keeping bad information flowing out there, and then I like to show it to you in the actual game, so now you have a reference, you can say, yeah, that information is correct, and then if I'm wrong, you can comment down below, please do that, and say, hey Val, you're looking at the wrong way because of XYZ reason. Now, why we have this video, we have our first raid upcoming here, starting on October 3rd at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for me at least. And what I wanted to tell you guys is about damage dealers. If you take a look at my team here, this is currently my water team that I'm leveling. We're at 4695 might. Now, I am running my main damage dealer here is going to be this young man. His name is, Rex. Okay? Rex is going to be my damage dealer. You can see there the build, his HP, his offense, and then his might. Now, if you look, you'll also see, let's get out of this, you'll see I have Elisandi. She is not my damage dealer. And I'll tell you guys why. So if you take a look at Elisandi, right here, bottom left corner under stats, I'm tapping it, support unit. This is very, very important. I know a lot of people use her as damage. She is not damage. Now, get ready for this one. This one, you guys are going to be like, Val, you're crazy. I'm not watching your videos anymore. So in my normal everyday farm team, I hit that by accident. In my normal everyday farm team, this here, I used to go with her. We all know her as Zilith, right? Everyone has her as a damage dealer. They take her everywhere. Look at down there in the bottom left-hand corner. You see that support unit? She's actually support. Why is she support? I have no idea. I'm going to be honest with you. No idea whatsoever. You look at all her abilities, which you do here by tapping these little side arrows. Look at this. Howling Meteor. DPS. Brilliant Inferno. A buff to herself that increases DPS. Cruel Assault, which is her weapon ability, is also DPS. But then you take a look at her co-ability, crit rate, DPS. Then you look at her other abilities. Look at all this. Look at all this DPS. Look at all this. So it's like, wait a minute. Val, you just said she's support, but everything I'm looking at is DPS. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I was super confused. So I saw this, and I started looking at her damage numbers compared to just any other 3-star DPS. Remember, this is a 5-star unit. And I'm going to show you what I found out, guys. So first off, let's go to a place where Azilith has elemental advantage. Not only will she have elemental advantage, she's going to have a level advantage as well. So we're going to come out of here, and we're going to go to Chapter 1, where there is green all the way around. We'll go to the hardest mission in Chapter 1, which is 1900. We'll pick this. We're going to go with my standard leveling team, which is this team right here, 6700. It's only so low because there's a lot I can do, but once I discovered this, I kind of changed my whole direction with the game. So we're going to hit Begin Quest. We're not going to use any skills. We're going to look at raw attack damage, right? Skills are still the same, though. So now, let's keep this in mind. As you saw, she's level 48. She has an elemental fire dagger. She has the level advantage over these. She should be doing crazy damage, right? Because she is obviously higher, better geared than everyone we're about to fight. So let's take a look. All right, 105, 150, 72. Like, she's going through it. She's going through it pretty good. 99. All right, she's doing damage. She's doing good damage. One hit and everything. Look at that, 50, 72. 104. Remember, elemental fire dagger, right? And it is level 25 max. 105 there, 102, 105. All right. She also has the level advantage. So I'm not sure if level advantage matters here. I'm only pointing it out just to tell you. Look at that, 69. All right. Ha, 69. I wasn't thinking about it when I said it, but after I said it, now a little chuckle. All right, so here we are at the boss. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. 102. Again, we're going to do all auto just because we're going to see everything at its base level, right? Okay, 71. There's a 165 in there. 162 we saw. All right. Lots of crits. You know, she had the elemental advantage. Anywhere from 50 on the low end to 165, I think, was the highest hit we saw. And she had elemental advantage. She has an awesome elemental 3-star fire dagger. And that's what she was doing. Now, let's take a look. Different element, lower level, right? We're going to go back out to our quest screen. We're going to go to chapter 4 where there's lots of fire. Because I am leveling fire for, or water for the upcoming raid. Now, a good level to do this on to level your water units because the path is quick. The units drop a lot of loot, and there is a menace there that's easy. The boss itself is easy. Doesn't take long to clear. You're going to go to Chapter 4, and then you're going to want to go to 2-3 Terror's Approach. So there we go there. Select whoever you want to be your follower. Now, we're going to go back. We're going to change over to my water team. Oh, she was level 46, sorry. Come on, where are you at? There we go. There's my pure water team. Level 26. Remember, first guy, Rex here, is my DPS. He's level 26. He has a 3-star, fully unbound axe. He's got Poseidon. He's got a 4-star rune print, right? This guy has like 1100, I believe, might, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1101. Azilith had 1800 and something. It was 1885, if I'm not mistaken. Let's be sure. Let's go back. Okay, I'm pretty sure Azilith. Oh, no. Sometimes, like, I hit the very edge of that, which causes it to scroll. There we go. 1896, so she's gone up. Okay, so keep that in mind. She was fighting lower level enemies. This guy is definitely under level. He's working against much harder enemies for him, right? Comparatively speaking, because he doesn't have the level advantage on him. He doesn't have the gear advantage on him, but he has elemental advantage just like Azilith did, right? Now, difference is he's an actual attacker, right? His classification is attacker. 3-star versus 5-star, very well geared, very high might. Already, look at that. We're hitting for 105, 168, 178. And these enemies are higher than him, right? Look at this. Look at the damage he's doing. Way more consistent, way higher than Azilith. So if I had Azilith here, she would actually be killing so much slower. Look at that. 168, 184, 94. He is just destroying it because his actual classification is attacker. So for everyone that is running around with Azilith, with Nefarious, I'm not saying they're bad units, not at all. But if they're thinking they're the top end for damage, they're obviously not. If you just look at this testing. Look, he's hitting consistently higher damage numbers than Azilith was. And Azilith has, look at that, 374. And I'm not hitting any skills. This is just like Azilith, his own auto attacks. And he is even at a disadvantage here because of level. At level 1, he was hitting around these same numbers. He's gone up maybe about 5 or 10 points since level 1. But look at that. Huge difference in numbers. Both had elemental advantage. One is even geared significantly better than the other. This guy only has 1100. So the reason why this is important, because the raid's coming up tomorrow and people are going to be bringing in units, and they might not be bringing in the best because they're under the impression the 5-star they pulled that's designated support is going to be better than their 3 or 4-star actual attacker. That is not the case, as this clearly shows. So going forward, guys, I highly recommend you take a real critical look at your teams. The team I have here is very balanced. If you look, I have the buffer, which is Elisandi. I have my attacker, which is Rex. I have my healer, and then I have a defensive unit. So this is a very well-balanced team where everyone has a job. You need to actually go in, look at your buffs, see how the team synergy works, because there are some things you want to bring certain units. Now, what this team lacks is, and it's because of due to my weak water selection, is if you take a look here, let's get out of this and we'll go into our team screen. So we'll go back in the 2-3. This is my preferred farm for my water team. Now take a look here. I'm gonna tap up, close, upper right hand corner. You see this? These right here. Now you'll notice the second shield with the arrow up is grayed out. This is your co-abilities. Unlike most games where you get one leader skill, every unit has a co-ability that contributes to the whole team. So in my case, because of my lack, I had to get 2 that had the same ability. When that happens, they don't snap, they don't stack, one is disabled. So when building a team, you want to make sure you get all 4 of your slots that are usable. For me, it wasn't possible. I actually rage summoned. I had about 6,000 gems and I rage summoned. I got a 5-star worm print, a bunch of 4 stars, and I got Nidhogg, the dark dragon. So going forward, guys, this is really how you want to look at your teams. I know you pulled that awesome 5-star, just like me with the Zealith, and you're like, all right, you know, I got good DPS, but she is not good DPS, my friends. I hate to say it, but she's just not. Like, you're better off going with a 4 or 3-star that is specifically an attack unit, and leaving your other units as support. Now, if this is a bug or whatever, I don't know, but her damage and her tag as support is just all saying she's a support unit. How she supports the team, I don't know. I didn't see any buffs or anything that she gives the team that's, you know, team-wide, other than her co-ability, which everyone has. So what exactly makes her support or why she has that classification, I do not know. I can just tell you from testing, everyone so far that I've tested that support has always performed way worse, regardless of star level, than someone that is an actual attacker. So remember, keep that in mind. I know it's kind of hard to hear because we've all invested a lot of resources in some of these units, Nefarious and Zealith, both of whom are support units. But take a look at your team, especially with the raid coming up, so that way we can be as efficient as possible. I mean, if you still want to bring those units, you know, you can use the support slot as long as someone's going to bring an actual DPS unit. I'm sure lower levels would be more forgiving, but higher levels, of course, we're going to make sure we're taking the right units to get the right jobs done correctly. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe down below. If I was just completely off base and you have a better explanation as to why I'm seeing what I'm seeing, please also comment on that. I'm a pretty humble guy. I have no problems with being told I have the wrong information as long as someone can provide the correct information, not just say you're wrong because I said so. Like, please provide a reason and explanation as to why I'm wrong so I can test it and we can be like, okay, yeah, this is right. Let's make sure the community knows. As always, thank you guys for watching, and all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.